So, all right, 7 was saved, right, but by getting rid of the nanobots or whatever they were called, right? That the Borg were formed by nanotechnology, right? So it's already something that a lot of people are familiar with for quite a while. And the science of it kind of feels like that, I'll have to say. When you enter this as a biologist and you start working in the physical sciences and these other areas, you really have the feel like you're dealing with a completely different way of thinking, and you're dealing with something that will be the future of a lot of medicine. And that's why the title of this was really nanomedicine, because it's such a broad, it'll reach well beyond cancer. Again, when you work in nanotechnology or nanomedicine, you really are dealing with people that don't speak the same language at all. They really speak completely different languages. They think of problems very differently. The question that you just had, can you give me the checkoff list for how to approach the problem and solve it? Very different ways of approaching problems. And I found that having those different ways of approaching problems is key for biology. And I think as we go forward in the future, we're going to see more and more melding of the physical sciences and the biological sciences. Nanotechnology does that de facto. You're going to work with biologists, you're going to work with chemists, you're going to work with material scientists, you're going to work with computers, you're going to work with mathematics, you're going to work with physicists, you're working heavily with engineers, you're working with people that are developing new machinery. So the field itself immediately leads you into truly multidisciplinary research. It used to be multidisciplinary was, a doc and a biologist, right? That was multidisciplinary research, right? Or a cancer guy and a cardiac guy. This is truly multidisciplinary research, and I think it's the future, and you'll see much more of this. It's even changed the whole mechanism of grant funding, right? You used to have one R01, right? One lead person on it. Now you see multiple investigators listed, because every investigator there is completely